What's up, guys? It's Dr. Jim. I am your CBD expert, your natural healthcare expert, and your worldwide virtual health coach. And I want to welcome you to tonight's live. Tonight is going to be awesome. Thank you for getting on. Tonight's topic is CBD oil. What is the precise amount you should be taking, right? That's a topic everybody wants to know about. I get questions all the time. So when you're getting on tonight, if you wouldn't mind, please putting in where you're coming in from and whether you're watching it live, because I gotta know, are you getting the full energy of Dr. Jim live? Are you watching it on the replay? But either way, tonight's gonna be awesome. Thank you for getting on tonight. Once again, tonight's topic is CBD oil. What is the precise amount that you should be taking? All right. Now, the disclaimer for tonight is, number one, I'm not your doctor tonight. You're not my patient tonight. And there is absolutely nothing about this video that constitutes a doctor-patient relationship. So please don't change anything about your current medical treatment because you heard me talk about something cool in this video. Second, and this is important because I'm going to refer back to this disclaimer later in the talk, but CBD oil is a natural supplement. It is not designed, therefore it is not a drug. Therefore it is not designed to be used for the diagnosis, treatment, or cure of any specific disease or condition, including anything that we might talk about in this video. All right? So just remember that disclaimer because I'm going to come back to it. Now, a little housekeeping before we get started. A lot of you probably got a message about tonight's live. I'm going to ask you guys for a really big favor. Right now, voting just started yesterday, but I am up to be once again to be voted as the number one, or the number one chiropractor in Richmond, Virginia. I've won it before, and I'd like to win it again this year. And I would really appreciate your help. You don't have to live in Richmond, but you and I, we have a relationship. We meet here every Monday night. I think you understand my heart. I think you know that I'm here to help. And if you're getting value out of what I've been bringing, then please, my wife in the comment section has put a link for you to be able to vote. You can vote for me to be, and you don't have to live in Richmond, Virginia. You can be anywhere in the world, but you can vote for me to be listed as the number one chiropractor in Richmond according to the Richmond Times-Dispatch. So please click on that link, go vote for me. I would really appreciate it. At the same time, if you would put that in, if you can vote, this is really cool. You can vote every single day. Now, I know I'm asking a lot, but guess what? I'm here every Monday night giving you what I got. I hope you could just get on there and vote for me. I appreciate it very much. So, enough of that. Enough just brash self-promotion. Enough of asking for votes. Thank you, everybody who's already voted. A bunch of you already said you'd already voted. I appreciate it. Guess what? Go back tomorrow, do it again, do it again, do it again. All right? Because guess what happens? When I win that, what happens is every person who searches for the best chiropractor in Richmond, my name is the one that comes up, and they come and see me. And then I have the ability to share the same knowledge with them that I share with you every Monday night on these videos. So please do that. Thank you for voting. All right? So once again, tonight's topic is CBD oil. What is the precise amount that you should be taking? Now, this is beyond a shadow of a doubt the most common question that I get. And the question always goes like this: Doc, what is the dosage? How much CBD oil should I be taking for insert whatever their condition is? How much should I be taking for rheumatoid arthritis? What's the dosage for eczema? What's the dosage for diabetes? What's the dosage for this? Now, if you remember back to the disclaimer, all right? CBD oil is not for the diagnosis, treatment, or cure of any specific condition. We go, well, Doc, I got a condition and I would really like some help with it from CBD oil. Well, this is what I want you to understand. In natural healthcare, we have a concept or a saying basically, which is we don't treat the disease, you treat the person. All right? So say that with me. We don't treat the disease, we treat the person. And in there lies the key to what is the precise amount of CBD oil that you should be taking for insert your condition. All right? And this is the answer. It depends. It is individual. It's precise to every single person. There is no one, hey, if you have rheumatoid arthritis, you need to take 30 drops. If you have chronic pain, you need to take 25 drops. If you have sleep problems, you need to take 10 drops. That's not how CBD oil works. That's not how your body works. Everybody on this video tonight has something we call biochemical individuality. And depending on the imbalances in your system, depending on the level of endocannabinoid deficiency, will 100% determine exactly how much CBD oil you should be taking, regardless of your condition. Because remember, we don't treat the condition, we treat people. All right? So each one of you is going to have a different amount that is going to be the right amount for you. All right? Some people go, oh, no, you don't understand, doc. Oh, I have my anxiety is worse than anybody's I know. So I'm going to need a lot, right? No. I know people with severe anxiety, 2 drops, and they were like, woo, it changed my life. All right? So the point being is there is no exact dosage for a condition. There is the right amount, the precise amount for every single individual. All right? So I want you to understand that so that you're not running around, and especially if you're out there telling people, oh, you need to take this many drops because you have insomnia. No, that's not true. We don't know how much they need to take, all right? So every person is an individual. Therefore, regardless of condition, because we don't treat condition, you treat people. And every single person is different. So therefore, your dosage, how much you take to get the desired impact, is going to be different for every single person, all right? So that's really important. Now, how do you determine what's the right amount to be taking for you? Well, I have a very, very simple way to remember it as well as to think about it, all right? So regardless of your condition, if you're just starting off on CBD oil, what you'll do is you're gonna start low and increase slowly. So I don't know, I talked about this in an earlier video, but I love the Beastie Boys, all right? My son right now is 11 years old, and we rock out to the Beastie Boys in the car. It is the most fun I have, all right? But the Beastie Boys had a song called Slow and Low, that is the tempo, all right? So I want you to remember that song, all right? Slow and low, that is the tempo, all right? So that's how you start with CBD oil. You start low and increase slowly. So what I like to tell people is take 3 to 5 drops underneath your tongue, hold it for, a minute to 2 minutes, and then swallow it, all right? 3 to 5 drops, morning and night, all right? Now, you do that for a few days, and if you don't notice anything, you increase a cup, 2 or 3 drops, morning and night. See how you do. And what you'll do is you continue to follow that process until you notice something positive, all right? And when you notice something positive, you're at a good spot. Stay there, okay? Now, here's the thing. Many people have multiple things they're trying to accomplish. So let's say you have chronic pain and you don't sleep very well. And you start at 3 to 5 drops, morning and night, and nothing's happening. And then you go up to 8 drops morning and night, and all of a sudden, man, you're sleeping through the night. This is amazing. Now, I would stay there for a little bit of time, but you're like, hey, doc, my chronic pain hasn't changed. All right. Now, you found that was good for sleep. Now you slowly keep increasing until you notice something positive with your pain and inflammation. All right. Now, here's the thing. You keep increasing either until you hit the positive that you're looking for. All right. You find that sweet spot. Thank you, Brenda. You hit that spot that's the right amount for you, and you're like, oh man, this is how I've been wanting to feel forever. Or what you'll do is you get to here, or you keep increasing, and then you get to a place where you're like, I don't like how that feels. Maybe it created some upset stomach or gave you a little bit of heart palpitations. Well, guess what? Back down a little to the last amount you were taking that didn't have any of those symptoms, and hang out there for a little while. because a lot of those symptoms can either be they can be die-off reactions, Herxheimer reactions, healing reactions, and just to not overwhelm the system, back down a little bit, hang out there for a little bit, and then if you're still not where you want to be, slowly start increasing again. All right? Now, that's really, really important. So slow and low, that is the tempo. So we start low and we increase slowly. Now, a lot of times people ask me, well, doc, I got up to 10 in the morning and 10 at night, and nothing's happened. Listen, 10 in the morning and 10 drops at night, if you're taking a 500 milligram, is really not that much CBD, all right? So just realize that you could end up at 25 drops in the morning and 25 drops at night. It's not that much. Like, that's not like, oh, it's too much. That's really not that much, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? Now, here's the next part. So we know that everybody's individual, so there's a different amount every single person should have. Second, we know that the way you find it is you start low and you increase slowly, and that's how you're gonna find your sweet spot, all right? Where you get the positive results that you want, you don't have any negative feelings, and everything's working great, okay? Now, here's something that is unbelievably unique, and I've gotten this question a lot recently, so I wanted to address it. What happens if you initially felt great at a certain amount, and over a period of time, all of a sudden, either some of your old symptoms started to return, or you noticed some new negatives that you didn't really notice? Like, let's say you were at 15 drops in the morning at night, and man, you're sleeping through the night and your joints feel great and everything's awesome. And then 3 months into it, all of a sudden you can't sleep again, your heart's beating kind of fast, you feel kind of swollen, you're like, what happened? Does the CBD not work anymore? Do I need to take twice as much now? No. Here's something that's incredibly cool about CBD oil. It's probably one of the only things on the planet that really works this way. But CBD oil is really, really unique in that oftentimes, the longer you've taken it, the less and less you will need for your body to have the positive benefits, all right? Think about it. If you have an endocannabinoid deficiency and you've been feeding your body cannabinoids like CBD over a 3-month period of time, aren't you likely to have less of a deficiency now? Get it? So what happens is, a lot of times, if it's not that it's not working anymore, it's that you're now not taking the right amount. You may be taking too much now. So if you run up against that situation where, man, it was doing great for 3 months, I've been taking the same amount, now all of a sudden I don't feel like I'm doing great, this is what you do. Bam! Hit the reset button. Go back and refine your new sweet spot. Go back to 3 to 5 drops in the morning and at night, and then, or 3 drops or 2 drops. Get low and increase slowly, again, until you find the right amount again. Now, most likely it's going to be less, but it is possible that you might need a little more. But either way, the biggest thing is it's very, very unique in that it often you will require less the longer you've been taking it, not more. See, most drugs, and once again, just like back in our disclaimer, is CBD oil a drug? No, it's a natural supplement. Therefore, it's not for the diagnosis or treatment or cure of any specific disease or condition. So it's a natural supplement. And we're supplementing the body with cannabinoids that it was deficient in. So as it becomes less deficient in cannabinoids, it is likely you will need less. All right? That is awesome. Have you ever heard of that for an opioid or any other drug? No, you haven't. You know why? Because people build up a tolerance to those because they're drugs, because they mess with the system, and therefore you need more and more of them to get the same effect. All right? I'm also a huge fan of Guns N' Roses, and it just reminds me of a song. I used to do a little, but a little wouldn't do it, so a little got more and more. I just keep trying to get a little better than I was before. All right? So that's not how CBD oil works. That's how drugs work. All right? So we're going to actually, what's cool about CBD oil is we are actually going to be able to often take less as we get going. So I want to recap. All right? What is the precise amount of CBD oil that you should be taking? All right? Well, just like I said, every single person is different. All right? Every single person is different. Therefore, once again, in natural health care, we do not treat diseases or conditions. Diseases and conditions don't have an exact dosage. People do. All right? So this is about you getting the right amount for you. All right? So that's number one. Number two is you're going to start low and increase slowly. Remember, slow and low, that is the tempo. All right? So you start low and increase slowly. All right? 3 to 5 drops morning and night, and then increase every couple days until you notice a positive, or you bump up against a negative and then back it down a little bit. Now, the third part is, what do you do if everything was working great and then later on, doesn't feel so good? Well, guess what? It's done what it was supposed to do. It filled in the deficiencies, and now you probably need less. Hit the reset button, go back to 3 to 5 in the morning and at night, and increase slowly again until you find your new sweet spot. All right? It's probably not a bad idea to just recheck that every like 3 months, but if you're feeling great with what you're taking, keep taking it, at that level. But if something's changed, then always hit the reset button, go back and restart over. All right? Now, important. All CBD oil is not created equal. That's a big deal. So when you're trying to figure out the right and precise amount for each person, it's the reason why I recommend the brand that I recommend. It's the reason why what I recommend is a sublingual oil. It is the most precise way to figure out the exact amount that you should and are getting. All right? Gummies or ingestibles, they go through the digestive tract. It's hard to determine actually how much CBD you're actually getting versus a sublingual oil. So if you would like to know the CBD oil that I recommend, all right, for my family, for all my patients, the one that I take, then what I want you to do is don't put it in the messages here, but direct message me and be like, Doc, what do you recommend? Now, here's the deal. Put it in, direct message me, don't put it in the comments, but I also want you to know, if someone else sent you this video, get back with them and find out what they take, okay? But if you'd like to know what I take and you need my help and you're not working with anybody else, then definitely direct message me. I'll send you a link. You can order CBD oil for me, what I recommend. Now, if you're an affiliate for a CBD oil company, please don't message me, hey, Doc, what do you take? All right, just so that you can get a pat on the back that we take the same kind. I have way too many people to help to be answering messages to people that I'm like, hey, I take, I recommend this and here's my link. And they go, oh, great, that's what I take. It's just a waste of, I need to help other people. All right, so please don't do that. All right, but if you want the CBD oil that I recommend, direct message me. Also, if you would like my help in starting your very own CBD oil business online, if you'd like to capitalize on this incredible market where we can help millions of people, all right, help millions of people, and you can make a really, really nice side income from it. If you would like to be on my team and my help with that, then direct message me and say, I want to be on your team. All right. Now, if someone else sent you this video, they probably want you on their team, so get back with them. All right. But if you're not working with anybody and you'd like to start your own CBD oil business, then you get back with me and we will work together and we will spread this across the country, and I'm going to help you make some money in the CBD oil business. All right. Now, lastly, tonight is one of the important things that we talked about from natural healthcare tonight was precision. All right. That every single person is different, right? Well, guess what? That is why in the last 6 months, I started a collaboration with a group of medical doctors in Europe, all right? It's not even available in the United States until I brought it here, all right? Because I'm collaborating with a group of medical doctors in Europe that are using the most precise testing in the world to figure out exactly the underlying cause of your health condition, all right? Precision metabolomic testing literally tests, it's a simple blood and urine test, but what it tests is it tests every biochemical pathway in your body has a metabolite or an end product or a byproduct, all right? Something left over from the process. And for every biological process going on in your body, there's an end product. We can test those, and what it gives us is exactly as specific to you as your fingerprint, precision to each individual, exactly where you have breakdowns in these pathways in your body, and exactly what you need to eat and what you need to take to balance and fix those breakdowns in your metabolism. Now, what would fixing your metabolism do for you? Well, the group that I work with has treated over 15,000 cases of autoimmune conditions, things like low thyroid and diabetes and rheumatoid arthritis and eczema and psoriasis and lupus and MS and all autoimmune conditions and type 2 diabetes and obesity and weight loss, all of them. And we use this testing to find out the precision amount of what your perfect diet and exactly what you precisely need. Not anybody else. Not anybody else with the same condition as you, but you specifically. Treat the person. What do you need to fix the cause of that problem? All right? Over 15,000 people treated with these conditions with an 85+% success rate. All right? If you have a chronic health condition and you need a precision approach, what I want you to do is I want you to put test in the comments, all right? If you put test in the comments, in your messenger, you're going to get a little message from me. There's a link to a video that explains the test and the program that we have to literally help people completely reverse and overcome autoimmune conditions and chronic healthcare conditions. It is the most advanced testing and program on the planet, as precise to you as your fingerprint. There's nothing else like it in the world. The results have been coming in, and I have to tell you, mind-blowing. It's the coolest things I've ever seen. We know exactly how to help people, and you'll know exactly how to eat and exactly what to take. So if you want that information, just put test in the comments, and then look in your messenger, say yes, and then we'll send you a video, and then at the end of that, you can get a free 15-minute phone consultation with me to determine whether whether we can accept you into the program and whether it is right for you. We'll go over everything, all right? So I hope you'll take advantage of that. It is so awesome to have you guys on tonight. Once again, thank you so much to every single person who has voted for me to be the #1 chiropractor in Richmond. But if you wouldn't mind, please do it every single day that you can and can remember, because it will help me. Once again, my wife put the link to vote for me in the comments. Thank you so much for all of your votes. My wife thanks you. She just sent those out as well. So that's all I got, man. CBD oil, what's the precise amount for you? Exactly, whatever is the precise amount for you. Remember, slow and low, that is the tempo. And if you get stuck, hit reset, go back to the beginning and start over. All right? So just like I tell my son every day before he goes to school, be your very best today. #never quit. And I believe that God wants the very, very best for you. And the day you believe that, change your life forever. Have an awesome, awesome day.